Alright, just wanted to show you guys this really neat site I just found. I was actually going to another area to look at some four-leafed milkweed, and I'm driving along the road and I see all these orange butterfly milkweed up here in this field. So I stop in and talk to these folks here. Really nice guy. Just said I wanted to come out here and kind of take a look at it, and look at this little savanna he's got going on here with some pine trees or some walnut. This is obviously not maintained in fire because there's some dogwoods and cedar trees here, but look at all this butterfly milkweed in here. He said he mows it like once or twice a year just to keep the barberry at bay. But look at all this milkweed in here. And blooming this late because he probably mowed it. And it's coming back already. Just such a cool area. Guy was nice enough to drive me around, showed me some of his property. Just really cool to see, meet some really nice people. Look at these. And I just saw this as I was driving down the road. I saw all this butterfly milkweed up here in this field blooming. You can actually see the road I came down right there. Just such a cool sight. And I mean, just blooming like crazy this late in the year. It's almost September. And you can see clumps of warm season grass in here. So this was obviously an opening for a very long time. Probably maintained with fire at some point. But now, and here's the barberry he was talking about. And there was some field thistle in here too, down closer to the road that I actually missed. I'll do a separate video because it's kind of a long walk from here. But look at all of this. There's a huge, huge clump. Look at them all. Looks like a limestone rock. Here's some monarda growing. I'm gonna have to come back and check this out a little earlier next year and see what all. He said this is all wildflowers earlier than the year, and he was very knowledgeable. Actually said he worked for the Park Service, which I'm pretty close to the Delaware Water Gap. So he knew, he said he tries to wait as long as possible before he mows. He said he'd rather not mow, but the barberry's just out of control up here, which it really is in the Poconos. But look at all of this. I mean, just a huge open savanna, covered in butterfly milkweed. Now here, you can see it drops down a little lower, and the butterfly milkweed phases out. Which actually I was going to say because it got too wet, but here it's just rock. Oh, here's the field thistle I was talking about. Just awesome. Actually, I might have lied. That might be... No, that's field thistle. This is just very spiny, which it normally isn't. But here's some purple top grass. Just a really, really cool site. I'm gonna cut this video off because I could just keep talking about how neat this site is. I hope it comes out in the video how cool this site really is. But if this guy ever sees this video, I hope he knows he really just made my day to let me walk around in here because it's such a neat site. But alright, well, thanks for coming along, and until next time.